Comic-Con experience is back in Vancouver as Fan Expo Vancouver brings in everything related to pop culture to the Vancouver Convention Centre. Now, I went there last year to actually work on a story when I was at BCIT, where I was talking about the anime club in the school and how the anime is important to its fans. At the same time, I also went around the convention floor and it was very fun, and also saw a lot of interesting things and met some people on the way there. And it's and probably something that fans would be excited to go because you had all the big stars coming there. So, and as with last year's expo, there was a plan that some people, guests were going to be there, but then they had to drop off at the last minute. In this case, this is happening again with this year's expo. But as we go to the website of Fan Expo to see what's in store for the expo this year, got a lot of big stars coming through, and also let's see, and then you go. Plus, there's something for everyone. Whenever if you're into sci-fi, horror, anime, gaming, or cosplay and comics, there's something for you. There's going to be some panels with the guests. You can actually see them and get an autograph or even take a picture with them. A lot of cosplayers will be around the convention floor. Meet some comic book illustrators. And there's something also for anime fans and gaming fans. First, of course, the major celebrities, which the big guests coming are a few people from the Lord of the Rings, including the legendary Andy Serkis, who played Gollum in the film series, and also Hayden Christensen, who played young Anakin Skywalker in the prequel films. Plus, you got some people from Supernatural, and even at the last minute, they got Doc Brown himself, Christopher Lloyd, in person. Well, there's John Rhys Davies as well, who plays Gimli, like him. William Shatner from Star Trek will be there in person. I'm thinking that when he does his panel, I probably might ask him a question about Incubus, which was a lesser-known film he was in, which had an interesting history and was actually recently released on Blu-ray by Era Video. You got McLovin, Christopher Mintz-Plasse there. Alan Turk from Resident Alien is there too. Another last-minute addition, Bonnie Wright, who plays Ginny Weasley in the Harry Potter film series, was there, as well as many, from Good Place. There was going to be a high school musical reunion with Chad and Ryan Evans, Cordon Bleu and Lucas Gabriel, although there's some news that maybe Cordon Bleu might have dropped out, so we're just going to see Lucas there. Someone who was at the expo last year, who was actually in the live-action version of Avatar: The Last Airbender, the person who plays Aang in it, Gordon Conver, who's actually a local guy, actually from Vancouver, he'll be there. Oh, plus YouTuber Brandon Rogers will be there. And there's some of the people that were supposed to be there, but they drop at the last minute, including Charlie Cox and Vincent Nario from Daredevil, because there's going to be that revival, and then two companions from Doctor Who, Jenna Coleman and Catherine Tate, which I was going to see Jenna Coleman, but apparently because he dropped out, I'm not going to take a picture with her, and instead I'm going to be taking a picture with Gordon Conway. And then for animation, you got a lot of cast from various animated shows, including, of course, Avatar. Plus, the gang of Has Been Hotel will be there, which I think is something that one of my classmates, Grace McLeod, would probably like to see. Someone from the How to Train Your Dragon, Sonic Prime. And yeah, and then let's go to something that probably I'm excited for, the anime guests. And one of them I'm probably going to decide to go see is, of course, Megan Shipman, who plays Anya in the dub version of Spy Film. And actually, last year I saw two of the other people in the show that apparently plays two other major characters, Twilight Forger and Your Forger, which apparently Megan wasn't there last year because she actually recently had a child, but actually, hopefully I'm going to see her and actually get an autograph from her too, and actually have autographs of the three main people in the show. If you're a One Piece fan, there's someone from One Piece, as well as a few people from My Hero Academia. Oh, and someone from the first half of the second season of Jujutsu Kaisen, I think, is going to be there. Oh, and someone from Soul Leveling will be there, which that's a big anime right now. And this was another last-minute addition to the guest list. Randron from Death Note will will be actually there as well. Now let's go to who are the gaming guests. One big one is, well, Troy Parker, which you probably may know from The Last of Us, and recently the new Indiana Jones game, which he was actually spot on playing, well, Harrison Ford playing Indiana Jones in the game, was what I saw of it. This was someone from the remake of Final Fantasy VII, which Erica Lindbeck, and also Najee Jeter from the Spider-Man games, plays Miles Morales, will be there, and he was also last minute audition too. And then here are the rest of the guests, where you can also here's some of the comic book illustrators you can see. If anything you're interested in, you can go see them. I'm gonna go through this list very quickly. If there's anything you see, probably want to go see them. Okay, and then finally some cosplayers, which if you know these cosplayers, you probably like to see them as well. Cosplayers like Pure Fiction, High Gremlins, Saltine, and This Just in Online. And that's actually like a packed list of guests that will be at the expo, and it'll be probably gonna have a fun time when I go there. But now we're gonna go through what you can actually do at the expo. Of course, there's gonna be all the panels with the all the guests, but there's also gonna be some activities going throughout the convention floor, which I'm gonna show that in just about a few seconds as I get to that. Now, of course, I mean, you could have got tickets for it in advance when there were discounts, although now they're currently at regular price, and there's still tickets available, so you might have to check more information about that by going to Fan Expo Vancouver's website, which I'll put the link about that in the description below. So here's what you can actually do at Fan Expo Vancouver this year. And the autographs and photo ops, and I actually asked Elijah Wood a question actually at the expo last year. Talked about Yellow Jackets, which he's actually in, being filmed at the school, and also I asked him a question about something related to the Academy Awards. So Machete was there too. Talked to him as well. Plus panels on various subjects. Plus also some workshops, and there's even concerts and anime quizzes. There's also some shops in half of the convention floor where you can actually get some drawings, local community groups, cosplay meetups, something for the kids, and let's see if there's anything else to expect. For the anime fans, there's a car exhibit of Itasha, that thing where you show off your car and put anime on. If you like female idol groups, there's the idols are going to be there. There's also the cosplay competition, which we actually showcase the best in cosplay, which is called the Fan Expo Vancouver Cosplay Craftsmanship Cup. Plus, you can also actually repair your costumes and accessories too, and meet up with other cosplayers, and maybe add more to your collection. And that is everything you need to know about Fan Expo Vancouver this year, which I'll be going there this weekend, and I'll be covering it, and then actually sometime next week I'll probably talk about my experiences there, like what happened, and any interactions I did with anyone that I see at the expo, which you'll probably see this right here on YouTube and even on Twitch, probably live, which will happen sometime next week. But if you like more information about Fan Expo Vancouver and to get tickets and passes, you can go to their website, which I'll put in the description below. And if you enjoyed this preview, you can like this video, subscribe to my channel, which I'm actually starting to put more stuff on it, which will be random things, and hope to make some exciting content on the internet very soon. So with that, I'm Jerson Rashan. I'll see you later. Bye-bye. But wait, there is more. Just came from day one of Fan Expo Vancouver this year, and it was almost like just like when I actually left last year's expo. There were a lot of fun panels. Apparently, like Lord of the Rings, John Rhys Davis was there, as well as William Shatner. I also saw like Spy Family's Megan Shiplin, who plays Anya in the show. And we had a fun conversation, which I'll get into detail when I actually recapped like what happened at this year's Fan Expo. And also somehow saw a panel with the person that plays Toji in Jujutsu Kaisen, Nicholas Rojas. And after the panel, I kind of like told him it was a nice panel, and he said, and he thanked me back. So I'll probably have a full recap of what happens at Fan Expo somewhere next week. But then I'll see you later. Bye bye.